Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me and see me. I want to hop on here real quick while I had a quick moment to share with y'all a little juicy conversation I had with this young man I just dropped off. I don't know, he just started talking because there's a lot of police pulling over people in the neighborhood. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it was a lot of police in the neighborhood and just out in general. And he was just talking about, man, he was so wise for his young age, but he was just talking about about just police brutality and excessive force, and why isn't it that they don't go for tasers more often than not, and just to maybe eliminate some of the unnecessary deaths or whatever. And so long story short, I dropped him off. It was an interesting conversation, but I just was thinking to myself, like, I wonder if when you are a person if you join the police force, beyond like the academic part and having good grades and excelling that way, as far as through the criminal justice curriculum and program, and then whatever the physical examination may be. I don't know what all they do to qualify you to become a police officer, other than the schooling and maybe like the physical activity and I guess the training with the weapons and whatever. And just, I guess, how to assess situations, and so you can have the best judgment possible in terms of how to protect yourself and de-escalate situations. But aside from that, I said, I wonder if they do routine psychological evaluations on these people, on police officers. Because I thought, man, if you just think about it, if you were somebody who potentially was bullied by a specific, when you were a child, for example, if you were bullied by a certain race, for example, this is just hypothetical, and then fast forward, I mean, if you didn't resolve that or heal that inner turmoil, the trauma behind being bullied throughout high school, let's say hypothetically, from this specific gender, specific race or type of people, man, that could be carrying over into your psychology, that could impede your ability to judge, make the appropriate judgment without having them biases and being jaded in your mind. It could be something as simple as a routine traffic stop that can dredge that back up and potentially make you do something that you typically wouldn't do, and it's excessive force type. So I just thought, man, just in general, I was like, man, if you have a position or a role where you have access to excessive force, a deadly weapon like that, any deadly weapons, you need to have some kind of routine psychological evaluation to be sure you have resolved any biases or jaded perspectives or fixed mindsets that you might have inherited through the elders in your family, that may make you have some flawed, skewed perspective on a certain type of people that may make you hurt somebody. They need to consider that. You know what I mean?